What's up, tea drinkers? Who's ready to spill? Welcome to the Tea with KG, hosted by your girl, Kaylee Grace. Here you'll find your weekly boost of real talk mixed with laughter, healing, and all of those vulnerable, messy moments in between. The Tea with KG is a safe space for you to show up exactly as you are. We are here to share real-life stories from around the globe and be a community of love, joy, and celebrating life. This is a real deal show, so there will be coarse language and sensitive topics discussed. The most beautiful stories oftentimes emerge from the darkest of places, and we're here to explore it all. There's room for everyone at this tea time, so grab your drink of choice, spark it up, or just relax and soak it up. Cheers, and let's spill. What's up, tea drinkers? We are back with another episode of the Tea with KG. I'm your host, Kaylee Grace. We are here to spread the sparkle. It is a beautiful, sunshiny day when I am recording this. I am so grateful. I love Vancouver so much, but the doom and gloom with the rain lately, it's just been a bit much. I'm like, okay, sunshine girl, need some sunshine. Let's go, Mother Nature. Spring is here. We need a little warmer weather, please. I mean, I think too, if you're a dog owner, of course, we learn how to work with the rain, because if you're going to live in Vancouver, you have to learn to live with it because it happens quite often. So Benson's got his rain jacket. I have got the rain gear, but it is just so much nicer to go out with them when it's not raining, when you don't have to do towel time and dry them off after, and just all of the things. So, feeling mighty grateful that I am seeing some gorgeous sunshine today. So, happy Taurus season. I'm going to be saying that all season long. I am here for the earthy goddess goodness that is Taurus season. We are almost in the month of May. My birthday month is coming. I am so excited. The month of May is just such a beautiful month. We've got our beautiful springtime. We've got Taurus season. We've got my birthday. We've got so many other birthdays that I love in May. We've got Mother's Day. We've got all of the things. It's just a great month to get us going in our springtime season and get us excited for summertime. Speaking of the month of May, I wanted to throw a little reminder out there to all of the loyal listeners who've been listening to our Sex with Shauna series. And for any new listeners who aren't sure what that is, each month I have collaborated with our favorite sex therapist, Shauna Burns-Thompson. She is an amazing, beautiful soul located here in BC. She's a holistic counselor as well as a sex therapist in the Fraser Valley region. She joins us each month and we tackle a different topic in regards to sex. So it's such an amazing series that we've been doing, so educational, so much awesome information, lots of fun, of course, because it wouldn't be the Tea with KG without lots of laughs and fun along the way, because I've always said this, if you can get to a point, I guess it doesn't really apply with this per se, but in your healing journey in general, when you get to the point where you can laugh at something that before you were very sensitive about, I think that's a win. I love when I can finally laugh at myself. It's a good thing. So same with topics that were once looked at as taboo or whatever. I love where we can make it fun and laugh about it and just educate at the same time. So it's been such an incredible series, and I'm so grateful to her for coming on, spreading her magic, and just filling us in on so much great information. And not only that, we do incredible giveaways each month. So I just wanted to send a reminder. The latest episode we did on sacred sexuality, definitely check that out if you haven't already. It is such an amazing episode. If you are interested in spirituality, energy work, and of course, just how to deepen your connection, definitely check that out. It is episode 59, Sacred Sexuality. There is still time to get in on that giveaway. So you have until May 1st, which is next week, next Monday. So make sure you check out that episode. All of the instructions on how to enter are in there. I'll make it real simple for you though. You're going to be sending Shauna a DM, whether that be on Facebook or Instagram. It's Fraser Valley sex therapist. So you will DM her, and I won't say what it is. So you have to go check out the episode to know what to message, but you will get in on that giveaway. Incredible, incredible products as always on behalf of Shauna and myself. So make sure you check that out if you'd like to get your name in on the chance to win some awesome goodies. And I also just wanted to let everyone know, of course, we're going to be having a May Sex with Shauna series. This one, it's all about your questions. So I know Shauna has received lots of amazing questions. I have also received amazing questions. Keep sending them in. Don't be embarrassed. There is nothing that Shauna has not heard. So there's zero judgment in this space, as you already know if you're a loyal listener. We don't got time for that. There's no shame in our game. Send away. And of course, you will remain anonymous. So don't worry about that. But make sure you message myself or Shauna any questions, any topics that you're curious about in regards to sexuality. And they don't even have to be completely sex related. They may be health related. I know we definitely have a lot of intrigue around pelvic floor health, and I just find that super interesting as well. So anything you've ever thought of that you're curious about, send a question in. You will remain anonymous, so no worries there. And we will be recording that on May 1st as well. So that's a great day to remember, May 1st. Make sure you enter our giveaway. So take a listen to our Sacred Sexuality episode. And also, if you have any questions you would like answers to, send either of us a DM before May 1st so we can compile that all together and get you all of the answers. And I also just want to give a little teaser. The giveaway for this next episode we're putting out in May. It won't be until about mid-May, so you'll have time. Keep your eyes out though. You'll see it come. Every time I say anything that sounds like a sexual innuendo, I can't help myself. But yes, make sure you keep your eyes peeled because the Q&A episode will be live in May and we're doing a mega giveaway. So we want to celebrate birthday month. We want to celebrate Taurus season. We want to celebrate all the sparkle, all the magic, all the goodness. So make sure if there is only one Sex with Shauna series episode you could listen to, make it the one coming out in May, the Q&A one, because that giveaway is going to be a big one. And I am super excited about it. So just wanted to do a little housekeeping to start our episode off. Just a little reminder on all the awesome things coming your way. This is just our way to express our gratitude to each and every listener, viewer. Thank you so much for tuning in each week. I appreciate it so much. And I know Shauna does as well. We are just so honored to be in this space and be able to do what we love and connect and educate, spread the magic, spread the sparkle, and all of the good things. So with that being said, I just feel like we all need to take a nice deep cleansing breath right now. So let's do a nice deep inhale through the nose. Hold it for a second. And let's sigh it out, release through the mouth. That felt good. Sometimes you just gotta take a nice deep cleansing breath. I feel like that is so underrated. I know I say it often, but being intentional with your breath is such a key thing. It can ground the mind, the body, the spirit. If you are in a highly emotional state and you need to calm back down and your adrenaline is pumping, your breathing is fast, all of those things, the faster we breathe, the less oxygen we're actually getting. So slow that breath down, be very intentional, visualize where the oxygen is going. Sometimes, if you're running, let's say you get a stitch in your side, visualize that oxygen when you're taking those deep breaths to help alleviate that pain. Visualize that oxygen going there. Same if you're doing a lot of cardio. I find really focusing on the breath, even just any type of workout. You focus in on your breath, you can get through anything. I always try to implement that in no matter what type of workout I'm doing. I love to do a lot of different types of movements, and bringing your focus to the breath when it's challenging you, it is such an amazing way to really push through because it brings your focus to something else to just help get you past that threshold. Because we all know how that feels when you're working out and you're reaching your limit, but you really want to push past it. Focus on that breath, baby. That'll get you through so many things. So I know I speak on that often, but I just think it's something we have to be mindful of, and we can utilize it to help us in our lives. And it's a free tool that we have. So just remember that next time you're frustrated or you're trying to get through that heavy workout set, focus on that breath and it will guide you through, and express gratitude for that breath. We are so blessed that we are able to do the things we can do. If you're someone who can breathe without assistance, that is such a beautiful gift. And I know life gets busy and sometimes it's hard to keep things in perspective, but if you need a reminder, use this as yours today. Let's express our gratitude for what we can do and what we have within our control that we are able to work through and that we are able to do. Be grateful that you can get out of bed each day. Be grateful you can take that first sip of air in the morning. Be grateful for the clean water you can drink, the food on your table, the roof over your head. I know those are cliche things to say sometimes, but I feel like it really helps to reset the mind, And if you're going through some really heavy things, whether that be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, thinking of gratitude and really focusing in on the good, even though sometimes I know you don't want to when you're in that state, it's like nothing's good. Like it can be really challenging to find the good sometimes, but gratitude's almost a guaranteed way to get there. I feel like I can't not feel at least a little bit of joy when I start thinking about the beautiful ways that I am blessed in this lifetime. So if you're having a little bit of a hard time, just remember those gratitude statements can really make a difference. Start your morning with it. It sets your day up for success when you get out of bed and you've got that mindset and you're not dreading what's in front of you for that day. Even though life is going to challenge us and there's going to be days happen where we don't quite understand why things are the way they are, but there's always a lesson to be learned. Even if in the thick of it, we're like, what the hell is the lesson? Come on. I know sometimes it can be frustrating when you're just looking for the lesson, but that's when they say to just bring it back to the present, enjoy each moment, and really live in love. And that's something that I've noticed recently. I find sometimes if I have a lot going on or if I'm doing some healing work, some shadow work, working on some of that wounding, I've noticed sometimes I will almost disassociate from my being and my body. And in turn, that disassociates me from everything outside of me as well. Really being able to let yourself work through whatever it is you need to work through. Even when you don't really understand it, sometimes I'm just like, okay, clearly I am healing something and I'm going to just keep on working through, and I'm going to be self-aware and look in and see if I can navigate through this or identify what it is that I'm working through. And sometimes it's a little bit like not clear. It's a little all over the place. That's okay though. Sometimes it's just a confusing mess and you just don't feel right. And that's when you look within, you try and move some of the pieces out of the way, see if there's been certain things making you feel certain types of way, or maybe different things from your past are popping up with different relationships with your family, your friends, people that you're in your neighborhood, whatever the case may be. There's so many factors when it comes to your journey. And I think just being aware of when you may be doing something that is a coping mechanism, like disassociating a bit. And I think it comes down to protection, or at least it does for me anyway. If I feel like I need to protect myself, sometimes that will be what happens. But really bringing yourself back into the present and living in love and moving through your life with that beautiful light and that sparkle and that love just emanating from you with each step you take. Of course, I always feel like I have to do this disclaimer. We're all human. It's not going to be beautiful, perfect every single day, but we do have a choice of how we move throughout our lives. And when you bring it back in and you really touch base with yourself again and you pour that love into yourself, move your body, nourish your body, spend time doing whatever it is that brings you joy. Check in with yourself, be aware, have supportive friendships in your life that are on the same level. If you're on a growth pathway and you know that you want to continue to do your shadow work, you want to heal, you want to keep elevating to the next level on whatever that level is on your soul journey, having souls around you that are also in that same frame of mind in their own individual way. Of course, there might be some overlap, but everything's always your own journey. That is such an important thing, and I've really found value in that over the years, is having those souls around me. And what's beautiful is we all have such unique talents, but we also have overlap. And the beautiful part of that is having that individuality and having that self-identity is important in knowing who you are and what your pathway is. And having people around you who are supportive in that and are your biggest cheerleaders, and they know, like, that's who I want to go to if I have questions about this. It's just so amazing. And what's also cool is if they have similar interests, they know they can go to you and be like, hey, I'm kind of interested in this. And you can be there and you can help them. And I love that so much. And those people around you who you know and love and trust, when you can help them get to where they want to be, that's just like icing on the cake. I love it so much when anything I have in my toolbox that I have gained throughout this lifetime, I love sharing that with my people. And I also know they would do the exact same thing for me. And not that that's necessary, but just knowing that they are there for me too if I ever need help in some capacity in whatever their area of expertise is. And I know they're going to be there waiting for me with open arms, like, hey, come do this cool thing with me. I know you love it. That's the beauty of it, right? When you get to share those experiences with the people closest to you and you can all just elevate together, like, that's what's up. Like, let's link arms and let's do the damn thing together. So yeah, I think it's another thing to really be grateful for is when you've got those beautiful friendships around you that are just full of unconditional support no matter what. It's because you see each other. Like, you see each other's souls, you see each other's energy, and you just want the best for those people too. And I just love the idea of that in any type of friendship that you have. So gratitude for that too. I wasn't expecting this to be a gratitude central episode, but that kind of seems to be the theme we're going with right now. We're going to roll with it because gratitude is always a good thing. And I just feel like spring is here. It's fresh. I feel the energy shifting for so many people around me. And just even in general, when I'm out walking, I just feel it. I feel different energy and it's good. It's not to say there aren't challenging things going on right now. But without these challenging things, change can't happen. It's unfortunate with certain circumstances when things have to go so far for attention to be paid to the issue at hand. But sometimes that's the way it goes. And I do know with some of these big things happening right now that positive change will come and it's going to be okay. And we're just going to stand together and get through all of these things together. And speaking of spring and newness and freshness, I've been really trying to develop some new habits. So I am old school. I like writing things down. Y'all know this if you've watched or listened. You see me with my notepad out. I love writing things in like an actual planner. I'm never going to stop doing that. I love it. However, I know I could benefit from having a digital planner. Even saying it, I'm like, my whole being is like, no digital. But I am making myself try it and I am resisting every step of the way. I'm like, nope, too complicated. Hate it. Don't want to do it. I have started and stopped setting up this digital calendar several times now, but I do know myself as well. I have to be in the right headspace to do it. And I'm also kind of impulsive sometimes. So who knows when that's going to happen. One day I'll pick it up, be like, yep, today's the day. We're deep diving and I'm learning everything about this calendar. The main thing for me though, I was like, well, it has to be pretty. So that was the first step. So we figured that part out. But the way it works, so you have to do it on the website, then it goes to your phone on the app. And I hate how it looks on my phone and it just makes me not happy. So I'm like, okay, if it's not bringing me joy, it's not going to work. But I also know I have not given it enough of a chance yet. So I'm going to be patient with it. I'm going to give it a shot, but I need to take my time and actually look through it and make it look the way I need it to look. I need things to be aesthetically pleasing. I need to look at something and be like, I like looking at this. This doesn't make me feel anxiety. So if something makes me feel like anxiety or like it's cluttered and it's gross and I hate it, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to want to look at that. And I'm okay with that. If we're going to organize, we have to be okay with how we're organizing and what it looks like. I also also think I'm just resisting it because I don't want to do the digital things. I like the paper. I'm like, I don't want to let go. But here's the thing. I don't have to let go. The digital calendar will be awesome when I'm out and I need to book an appointment. And I'm like, well, I don't know because I don't have my planner with me. Now I can know because it'll be on my phone. So wish me luck in that pursuit of developing a new organizational habit. I'm really, really trying to implement this time blocking. I have to give a shout out to a group of my girls. They are helping me through this process. We have a little group we meet every couple weeks. It's just like awesome support group, and we're just trying to help each other elevate to the next level and also just be there emotionally. And it's just been a really beautiful group of people coming together. So shout outs to them because they're the ones that I'm like, I'm frustrated and this is making me grumpy. They're helping me through it. So really excited about that. I really want to implement this time blocking. And time blocking is something I've tried to implement before and I just don't stick with it. And I need to not be overwhelmed. That's the problem too. I get overwhelmed and then I'm like, no, can't. So we need to lessen the overwhelm, make it fresh, make it nice, make it nice around the tree. If you've watched that skit, you will laugh at that. I hope everybody's seen that. It's called The Christmas Tree. You do not have to wait till Christmas time to look that up on YouTube. Hilarious. I know a few of my friends know exactly what I'm talking about because we quote it to each other every single year. Hilarious. Anyways, really happy to have the support of my like-minded souls helping me develop these habits. And you know what? That's the beauty of it too, right? Because everybody's really awesome at something and we're not all good at everything. I need help in so many different ways to make my dreams come true. I know this about myself, so I am mega grateful for all of the support when it comes to developing new habits that I know will help me elevate. And that's what's up. So we're going to keep this episode short and sweet for today. If you are developing a new habit, I am your support. I am saying it right now. You got this. Keep going. I know you hate it right now because it's not a habit yet and it still is difficult to do, but keep going. Whatever it is, whether you started a new exercise routine, maybe you're trying to organize your life a little bit more like I am. Maybe you're starting a new business. Maybe you are trying to read your personal development every day. Whatever habit it is you're trying to implement, keep going. Lean on those around you. Get them to keep you accountable. I need that. I'm like, okay, I know I will procrastinate till the very last minute. I need to revamp this because I can't keep doing things like this or it's just never going to elevate further. It's just going to stay where it is. And I know how it feels when I'm ready to elevate and move to the next level. And I've been feeling it for a hot minute now. So we are ready. No more of this. We're taking it to the next level. So I'm sending all my support to all of those who are developing new habits and trying to maintain them. Also, remember, let's express our gratitude, especially to those beautiful souls around us who support us no matter what. And let's keep on going throughout this springtime season. Whatever new goals you have, you got this. I just want you to take on this day, own it, whatever day it is you're listening to this, whatever time it is. Know you are worth it. You got this. And no matter what your week brings you, you are creative. You are amazing. You are on your journey and you are healing, honey. You're co-creating with the universe. So whatever is meant for you will be yours. Be patient, be present, let go. Try not to have too much control over everything in your life because you got to let things flow, right? It's all about that balance. So we got to let it flow. And that's what's up. I want to wish you all love and light as you take on your Tea Time Tuesday. We will be back in action with more new guests coming up throughout the month of May. And of course, our next installment of the Sex with Shauna series. So don't forget, listen to the Sacred Sexuality episode. Enter that contest before May 1st. And also send us your questions, Shauna or myself. It will remain anonymous and you have until May 1st to send us any questions you may have, any topics you're curious about. Maybe it's something we've already talked about, but you want a bit more information. Nothing is off limits, so make sure you send either myself or Shauna a DM with anything that you would like discussed, and we will get it all compiled for you for the mega giveaway episode happening in May. So thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next week.